welcome to Mystic Star Magic. Oh my goodness, I am so happy you are here. We're going to find out what kind of messages you need for the next 7 days, or exactly what's happening this week for you. So this is going to be pile 1. I'm using Dixit cards. Yeah, so let's take a deep look at that. This is pile 2, and this is pile 3. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're one of my friends who's been with me for a while, welcome back. I'm happy you're back with me. So we do these cards, pick cards, and if you want any to vote on what content I create, you can go check out the community tab. Also, I'm just grateful you're here. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in, close our eyes, clear our mind, and now as we exhale, open our eyes. I want you to choose whichever pile draws you to it. All right, let's do this. Hello, group 1, pile 1. As you can tell, I'm a little rusty. So if you haven't known, I am sorry I was away for a little bit. I was visiting my family. So happy to be able to see them. So, but let's see what's happening with you this upcoming week, or what messages you need to hear for this next 7 days. Okay. Oh, I do like this. Okay, so I feel like with this dragon, and even here with the little tentacle, I don't know, I would call it a kraken. Here we have the pirate ship that's being taken down. I almost feel like and this is the funny thing about it. I'm actually feeling like if anybody is trying to take advantage of you at all, or any kind of, I almost feel like problems, like somebody causing you problems, and that's being taken care of this week. It's sort of like, whoops, that's done. I almost feel like you're the dragon, which is a fascinating energy for me, because it's sort of like I'm almost feeling like, because if you actually see, it's sort of like the dragon dug himself or herself out of the earth and came out here, and then the first thing they did was kind of unleash this fire. So I feel like that might be just like your power coming through this week. It's sort of like, whew, I feel like all the problems that you may have, or that people may be causing you, or even just maybe karma, all of that's kind of clearing away for me. I do see here some sort of it's important, some sort of union coming here, proposal. This one makes me think that there is sort of and I really do feel like this is also maybe like a karmic connection here of some kind. It's sort of yes, I almost feel like this is what I'm seeing here. It's this week, you just let other people take care of themselves, in a sense. How do I want to say that in terms of not kind of I just feel like they're kind of taking themselves out. All the problems are going to go away on their own accord. So you don't even need to, I just feel like you don't even need to bother with it a little bit. I just feel like you have, and with this part, there's a lot of creativity and there's passion, and I just feel like, and even a lot of strength. That's what you need to worry. It's sort of this isn't even on this dragon scope here. It's sort of this is all of these problems, all these things are being taken care of by themselves. Yeah. I almost feel like that, and this is just reminding me, it's eating itself. So that's what we're going with. All right, let's see what the tarot has for you for this week. We have the 3 of Pentacles, we have the Empress. Oh, nice. We have the King of Wands, and then we have the 4 of Swords. Yes. Okay. So 3 of Pentacles, a sort of a collaboration coming through here. And that it might be this kraken that's solving your problems. It might be spirit that's helping you here. And I look at this, there's a sense of here, time, sort of yes. But I feel like that I'm seeing here is really let the problems or conflicts or people that are just let them like be taken care of. I feel like there's a sense here of like spirit just taking care of things perfectly at the time as it should be. With the Four of Swords, it's sort of like resting, taking it easy. Don't like get involved is what I'm saying here. The Empress, again, I really feel like you're connecting to this power that you have. And with the King of Wands, it's almost like the creativity, the passion, and also just like maybe you working on your projects. Like I keep seeing it like, don't worry about like others, don't worry about like any other drama. It's sort of like just really focus on the projects that you're interested in. Just focus on like, yeah, like things that you're passionate about, that you really care about, and like creative projects, really like something that's really creative. That's what I'm seeing here. For others of you, I feel like with this, the rings here, proposal might be coming through here with this King of Wands for this Empress, but I do feel like, even though nice and everything, not at the same level, I would say. Maybe collaborating with this might be good for you. So I also feel like we have all these creative urges. You just are coming out. So like you were just, I feel like hermit mode maybe, but or just not even hermit mode. It's sort of like maybe you were being overwhelmed with like other people's dramas or like problems that have been kind of getting in your way, like little bumps in the roads, and you just kind of came out here with this dragon energy, creative processes. But you need to also like actually, it's not enough to just blow the fire. You have to take action. The King of Wands is letting us know. But again, not overdoing it here. We do have the sense of rest and action, and asking for help when needed. And I really do feel like help is coming when you need it. And then we have Wildflower here. So live an uncontrolled life, free to grow anywhere and bound by nothing. Whew, look at that. And that's the dragon here. That's the Wildflower for you. It's just like, I want to say living your best life, really, totally. That's what I'm hearing here. I'm like, oh boy. All right, let's see what, I'm going to actually do the charms a little bit here. And then we're going to do like fortune that's coming up for this week. So if you're sensitive to noises, I do apologize. Maybe just lowering your volume just a little bit, just so it doesn't hurt your ears. And here we go. So what charms for the collective or group? Oh, wow, you actually here, look at this. I love it. Oh, you have a positive sign right there. So very excited for you. So this is a positive sign. And I do really think that you're finally coming out of certain things, because I do see it as a positive sign too. Here we have, take a closer look at things. That's very important. And like I said, it's sort of like, but not focusing here, but focusing here on the powerful stuff. I don't know if that makes sense. It does to me. Wish fulfillment coming through. We have, oh, look at the crown. This is again the Empress energy. Empress energy, creative. Yeah, like creating. That's like creative in all its forms. For some of you, maybe pregnancy, but it's like pregnancy in its even in a metaphorical way, with ideas. Like I love that idea. And we also have ice pop. So enjoying, take a life. I like, it's like it's an ice pop that has a little bite in it. So like enjoying like the things that you have, enjoying things before they melt. So enjoying life, like yeah, that's it. I'm actually seeing that. And we do have the little cat here. I always call it my Cheshire cat. And so it's sort of like something that's hidden was going to come out. We do have the elephant here. So there's a lot of abundance. Yeah, especially like look at how ornate this elephant is. So very abundant coming through. We have P as S and C, Y, E, C, Y, S. Okay, so we have like 3 S's. So that might be something. So something like, 3 of Pentacles. Maybe the 3 of Pentacles, the person who's helping you or you're supposed to collaborate with, might have the S might be something for them. Like maybe S is a nickname or something like that. And C, maybe North Carolina. Oh, maybe North Carolina, South Carolina. I don't know why I'm looking at locations, but I'm also getting Puerto Rico. I don't know why. We also have E. Oh, is there any other thing I can think of? But yeah, and be on the lookout for these positive signs. I feel like for some of you, it's going to be wildflowers. For others of you, it's going to be like something to do with rings, or dragons. Yeah. So if you see dragons a lot, that's important. Yeah. Oh, very cool. All right, let's see what other things. So like, what kind of things are coming for the collective of group 1 this upcoming week or this next 7 days. Rabbit. Oh, look at that. So rabbit, there will be need for bravery, but you have courage. I do feel like that you're finally coming out of that, and the bravery here. This is a rabbit here as well. So courage. You're gonna have courage. You're gonna need courage, but it's coming out. And this is my mystical science crystal ball oracle, and we have owl super perception. You will hear some good news, and about a scandal. So some sort of scandal. You let that take care of himself. Don't get involved, right? I just keep saying that. It's sort of like, let things work themselves out. Oh, that's the perfect one. All right, let's see what other stuff is coming for the collective group. Have no regrets. Yes, we're living life fully. Look at this wildflower. Live an uncontrolled life, free to grow anywhere and bounded by nothing. There's a sense of the dragon. Very, very strong, like dragon energy this week. And follow your curiosity. Oh my goodness, the white rabbit right there again. Follow your curiosity. We also have a little, oh my goodness, I don't know what they are. It's related to camel. Giraffe, thank you. Sorry, weird things that so the rabbit, follow the white rabbit. Maybe for some of you might be something there as well. And really embrace that Empress energy again. Being pregnant with ideas, maybe being pregnant for real, but being pregnant with ideas and actually taking action on it. Oh, I like it. I like it. Okay, I hope you like it too. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up and please do consider subscribing. Also, if you want to vote on what content we have in the channel, go check out the community tab. And also, if you want to enter in the personal reading giveaway, there's a post in the community tab. For March, I'm doing two winners because there was nobody entered for the February one. So go with it. You'll have a good chance of winning. Okay, and it's a 1 hour long personal reading, so lots of stuff will be get done there. All right, thank you so much for being here. I am sending you a giant hug, and until I see you in the next one, bye-bye, my dear friends. Hello, group 2. I'm so happy you are here. So this is your overall energy for this upcoming week. Oh my goodness. I do like this. Okay. I feel like you are, so you are being guided to do something. I feel like, oh yeah, this is a strong one too. So this is a powerful week here. You're being guided. After, I almost feel like it's something, you abandoned something, or you like here, you just feel like, and you may feel overwhelmed with this like sign, but there's something here. This could be like an Ace of Wands, or even like, or Ace of Swords. It's sort of like there's a guiding coming through this week. So something's guiding you towards where you need to go. It's going to be a light where you really need it. We also have here, so you might feel like you're on like people are watching you, like a spectacle of some kind. But here it's sort of like, because there's an admiration here for you. Some of you might go shopping at Target. I don't know why that's important, but there's like, but there is a sense of admiration. So people are just going to be like, wow. And I almost really cool too. So it might just be actual like people that are watching you, like not in a stalker sort of way, more in like, oh wow, this person's awesome kind of way, like, oh, we really admire them. But it also feels like here, if you are feeling, and this just pertains so beautifully with this. So if you are feeling like abandoned, a little bit like overwhelmed, a little bit like things aren't working out, like here's your spirit team just going like, you got this. That's what I'm hearing. It's like, oh my goodness, you got this. It's sort of like, yeah. And look at how the focus is. The focus is on building, right? You're not even focusing here, but they got your back. And that's what I'm seeing here. Also with this light, I love this. Really do, because I feel like you really need it and you totally deserve it. I love this. I love this. Okay. We have the 10 of Wands. Yep. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the 6 of Wands. And then we have the Chariot. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look how beautiful this is. Yeah, we started off with the 10 of Wands, which is this feeling right there. You're feeling like, oh my goodness, we are so overwhelmed. You are feeling like there's too much for you, right? And I almost feel like you're one abandoned ship. I totally get that. But here, look, you almost like here, it's funny because it sort of progresses this way, but it, like, yes, you have, because this is coming to an end, the 10, it's coming to an end, and we're seeing this, and we're dropping things like the 8 of Wands, we're just kind of, like things just kind of let things fall where they will. And so you're actually, I do like this because you start off with 10 and then you go down to 6, which 6 is the like where you feel confident, when you feel like awesome, or you feel like, yes, you got this. And so this is the progress that I'm seeing here. You're dropping 4 wands that are not necessary. I feel like we're dropping things that isn't necessary at all. And there's progress in that so much, because you have like so much movement here. The 8 of Wands, the Chariot, you're moving forward. Where you thought you were stuck in the sand dunes, not at all. You're progressing this week. I love it. I do. Because it's so positive, and I could see it, like, and your spirit team's right there going like, you got it, you got this. We're helping you, we're guiding you out of this, but you in yourself already have this. The confidence is coming. I feel like you're taking so much on because, you have all these I don't feel like it's a bad thing. It just feels like it could be a lot of ideas. You could be like, you have your own ideas, right? Your own creative projects maybe, or your own things, like your own life, but you're taking on other people's maybe. So then we have the 8 of Wands, which is sort of like, when you start moving, you start dropping. Here we drop 2 wands, which are like, we're not necessary. Then we drop another 2 wands that aren't necessary. So I like this a lot. And here we have patience. So even though here there's a lot of movement, you didn't think it was happening. This is like, you have the sands and the boat here, and you're just like, nothing's happening. I feel stuck. And here it is. It's like patience. Wait for the fruit to ripen. And your fruit is ripening right now. This week is all about ripening your fruit. So I like it a lot. And then we have, I'm going to do we're going to use charms. So if loud noises bother you, just turn down the volume just a tiny bit. And we're going to go do it. Oh, I like it. Ooh. Okay. And for some of you, happy birthday. Happy birthday, my fellow Pisces. Okay. So happy birthday for whoever this is. Oh, look at this, the acorn. Yes. Oh, and I read something where the acorn has, in each acorn, there is the potential for building a forest in just one acorn. Isn't that beautiful? I have Libra here, so that's something maybe for some of you, if not Pisces, but some of you Libra, bringing balance maybe. We have P. Wow, we have double P's here. But let's look at what this one is. Oh, look at this magician energy. You're manifesting. You have this manifestation. You, like I said, I feel like you feel overwhelmed, but you are a lot like, first of all, like, people really do admire you, and then you also have your spirit team that has your back. I love that so much. You have no idea, because we often feel like we're alone, but we're really never alone. Yeah. And so here we have terror. So maybe you're scared of something. Spit my rage. It's so funny because this one actually reminds me a lot of group 1 too. But letting go here, spit my rage is letting go of anger, letting go. I almost want to say not anger so much, and maybe I feel like frustration. I feel like there's a sense of like, with this terror where you're terrified of like, you're not going to do everything. And I feel like there's a sense of like a scarcity in terms of time. And you're like in this stage of like, oh my goodness, it's not going to happen, but it is. Just patience. Wait for the fruit to ripen. It's going to be perfect timing. It's going to be divine timing, which is even better. And you have the power. You're manifesting already. So it's an important week. Okay, for some of you, New York is in the house. And why? New York is in the house. We also have X. So maybe seeing your X a little bit this week. R. We have L, I, V, W, A. Something to do with law for some of you this week. And V, double V, V. Okay. And so law, we have law. I almost want to say liar. Somebody might be lying. A liar. We have all the things for it. I'm gonna. Raw. So something like something's raw. Your emotions might be raw. What does P? Pay. You need to pay, or universe is paying you for something you've done. Good karma. Oh, I like it. Oh, these beautiful things. Now let's go ahead and see what the fortune cookie cards, and this is by V Love and Tarot. You can find it on Etsy. It's one of my favorite oracle decks. I play with it all the time. So the past will visit. Yeah, I do feel like with that X, I was feeling like there might be something coming back from your past. The past will visit. It doesn't have to stay. It might just be like you can see like the growth that you've had. So boom, that's pretty cool. Let's see what other. Take a leap of faith. Yeah. Release, like this worry, this fear, the terror of whatever it is. It's sort of like I feel like that leap of faith is trusting and knowing that yes, like there's no scarcity of time. Things are actually working out exactly how they're meant to be. This acorn is like you've planted the seed. It's coming out, my friend. It's coming out. It just may feel like it's slow for you, but I feel this week is going to show you that it's like a lot faster than you thought it would be. I'm going to be using my mystical science crystal ball oracle, so hopefully you will like it. If you like it, do check. Like I have it on Etsy. It is also one of my favorite oracles. Like I've been playing with this one recently a lot more. It's a lot of fun. So we are releasing something here, like release volcano. So someone is over emotion. It could be you, but I feel like there is coming like some sort of like we're releasing. I really feel frustration. And even with that dragon, it's a sort of like, oh yes. We also have tree and healing, so recovery from illness. So maybe for some of you, you are feeling not so well, and whether it's some sort of like illness or something else that was kind of blocking your path where again, it's sort of like you just felt like like I feel like you were feeling stuck, or you were wading through like mud. You're just like, I can't move forward, but you are. This week is going to show you that poof, you're moving faster than you thought you were, and it really is all about divine timing. So I hope you liked this reading. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing, especially if you want to vote on the content that I create, and also if you want to be entered into the personal reading giveaway. There is a post in the community tab. You'll find interesting things there, but we have the March giveaway. It's going to be two personal reading giveaways for each one for 1 hour. We didn't have anyone enter for the February one, so we're going into March. So hopefully you'll enter. Thank you so much for being here. I feel honored I was able to read your cards. And until I see you in the next one, giant hug. Bye-bye, my dear friends. Hello, my friends from group 3. Oh, I really love this. Okay. So you chose this. This is your overall energy, and this is your district cards. Oh yeah, I love that this is it. Look, we have the owl here. I want you to see that. So I feel like intuition plays a strong role here this upcoming next 7 days this week. But I almost feel like it's sort of like you carved this. You created whatever it is that you've been, like this intuition. It didn't just suddenly come. It's sort of like you've been working on it. That's what I'm seeing here. And I do love that the X marks the spot here with the pirate. So I feel like it's almost like this week, especially listening to your intuition, which you have been honing and training, whether you know it or not, to give you something you've been wanting, sort of like the X marks the spot. This is where you find the treasure. This is where you find the things you've been looking for. Here you even have like a little hermit feeling here as well. So it might be an actual thing, like a physical thing, or it might be this sense of like clarity. You're like, okay, now I get it. Like I almost feel like everything just kind of makes sense. It clicks into place this week. So I do like that a lot for you. Let's see what your tarot has. We have the Five of Swords. Okay, we have the Three of Swords. All right, we have the King of Pentacles, and then we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so I'm actually saying like what it is here. It's sort of like I'm saying that a lot. I apologize. But what I'm seeing here with this Five of Swords. So Five of Swords has, like, I usually consider it 2 meetings. It could be, for me, it's like an ego where we want to be the winner so much so, like we want to be right more than we want to be happy. We want to be proven right. So, right, we're like, our ego kind of gets in the way and we're like, we have to at all cost win. And then, but it's cost. The cost here is the Three of Swords. And so what I'm seeing here is sort of like anything, because this feels very much like the past for me. It's sort of like what I'm seeing here is like you're going to see, and the clicking into place, everything, it's sort of like you're going to understand why things happened in the past. Yeah. It sort of feels like, yeah, I feel like we're turning this from like what you thought maybe was a disappointment, like heartache or something, and I'm not taking that away, like the emotions, but it's sort of like you have this new sense of clarity, and with this King of Pentacles guiding me here, which is, it's sort of like you actually see the value, and like this, the King of Pentacles is seeing the value of whatever this is, like this past. Yeah, I feel like there's value there. There was something that you needed to learn from it. And the King of Pentacles is telling us here, for some of you, maybe this actually was like some sort of a relationship, right? Where we're actually, I feel like you're finally moving on. And there might be a King of Pentacles or somebody who really cares and is there, that is like, oh, this is why this relationship didn't work, because this King of Pentacles was supposed to be, like the one that kind of guided me, or like I was like, is much better for you than maybe whoever this Three of Swords was about. But for others of you, I just feel like this could be, it could just be so many things. It could be about love, but it also just could be just mistakes, friendships that weren't there. But there is something that there's value here with this, whatever this happened. And the King of Pentacles is sort of like you've actually come to where you were, like where you understand it, where the X marks the spot. It marks the spot where the treasure lies, and so you're going to see this. And with the Eight of Cups, it's almost like you're moving on from it. I almost feel like there's a healing here, and then you understood everything. It's sort of like everything really does click to me. It just makes sense, clicks into place for you, and you're like, okay, and then you're letting it go. You're finally going like, okay, I'm okay where I am. This is okay. This led me to something else. Really, like, so this is a strong one. Big, and then we have rest. So we have this. So slow down. You don't have to solve everything today. And in fact, you allow it to like things will solve themselves out. And that's kind of they work themselves out. I feel like that's an overall message for the collective. Like this week is all about letting things unfold naturally, because they'll work themselves out. So that's a big one. All right, so if you're sensitive to noises, I am sorry. I'm going to be doing my charms, and so it does get a little noisy. So you can, if you feel like it, turn down a little bit of the volume, but otherwise we're going for it. All right, so we have, oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Oh yeah, look at that. Oops, and I just dropped everything. Sorry, I'm a messy person. Okay, we do have, like, look at this, some joy coming through, wish fulfillment. And it wasn't exactly how you thought it would be. Like, there's like a little chip there of the star. So it wasn't exactly, there was a little cost for it, but it's so totally worth it. Press start. So yeah, we're moving forward and slightly bitter. So again, I love this one because it's sort of like, are you focusing on the slightly bitter part or in the mostly sweet part? Like I said, are you focusing on this wish fulfillment that's happening here, like in the star, the wish fulfillment? Are you noticing this little crack there? And so that's sort of like what I'm seeing here. We do have, like, family might be something that's important here. Umbrella. So you are, I really do feel like you're prepared for what's coming. Don't like, and I also feel like you're being taken care of, like guarded. And so here you go, wishes do come true. And again, there's a wish fulfillment coming here. But is it how you want it? It's going to be different. So it's up to you. See, how do you look at things? The perspective. The perspective is, I just want to say, like, look at this perspective of a diamond, seeing things with a state of gratitude, I want to say. And then we have the whale. So, like, a lot of, like, records. Like, I feel like your intuition is really heightened. So there might be a sense of, like, downloads this week. Just a lot of, like, answers, intuitive answers. So I just, that's what I'm saying for you. I also want to recommend, like, maybe this week, especially holding amethysts. I don't know why that is, but I just feel like that might help you. Let's see what fortune cookie cards, this is by V Love and Tarot, is coming for you. So let's see. Choose wisely. Okay, yeah. I think you are. Again, the choose wisely is like, are you noticing that bitter? Are you noticing the sweet? And again, looking at things from a perspective of gratitude. Hard work will pay off. Yes, that is, I do feel like that's something that's for you. You are like, yes, 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 that is coming through. And you can find this on Etsy at V Love and Crystals at her Etsy site. I really like it. It's one of my favorite oracle decks. I use it often. Now we're going to use my Mystical Science Crystal Ball Oracle. It's also one of my favorites. And they really pair really well together. I like to use them. So we have Horseshoe, love it. Look at this. You will be super lucky. Success. There's a sense, but are you gonna see it, or are you gonna be holding on to this past Five of Swords? I feel like you're moving from it, away from it. And look at this lamppost guide. Financial gain is coming your way. And that's the King of Pentacles, definitely. And the lamppost is actually, I just feel like all of the piles are sort of interconnected. So if you were called to look at pile 2, that might be a confirmation for you. There might be messages there for you. Yeah, but look at this. You have beautiful things coming your way. Yes, yes, yes. And I really, hopefully you'll be able to see it. Hopefully you'll be able to, like, enjoy it fully, not by holding on to things that make you sour, but rather sweet. Okay, I hope you liked this reading. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing. It helps the channel, and I just appreciate it so much. Also, if you want to enter for the personal reading giveaway for March, I'm giving 2 personal readings, 1 hour long each one. And you can just find that information in the community tab. And also, if you want to vote for what content I create in this channel for you, we create in this channel for you, you just check in the community tab. Oh my goodness, I feel so honored I was able to read your cards. And until I see you in the next one, bye bye, my dear friends.